Hello there, thanks for coming by PosterCentral.com's video blog today. I'm Pete Howard, and I've got a handbill here, I've got more than one for sure, for what's called BG-8, meaning of course Bill Graham's 8th formal official concert at the Fillmore Auditorium back in 1966. And this is one of the craziest nights in his history, probably if not the craziest. I mean, you've got, holy cats, you've got the Velvet Underground and Andy Warhol's Exploding Plastic Inevitable, along with Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Convention. Absolutely insanity. But first, the main thing is, if you're here, you're probably a collector who wants to see the variations in the colors, which are pretty out of control. Right here, I've got 6 different colors and even a 7th variant on this handbill. And boy, that's really, I think that's probably a record for the most variants in colors on Bill Graham handbills. Now in a previous blog I went ahead and did the bigger, more colorful poster, so all the information about the acts and everything is there in that blog. You've got, of course, Andy Warhol and his Exploding Plastic Inevitable, with exploding not on here, featuring Velvet Underground, Nico, and the Mothers. And of course Zappa's group, the Mothers of Invention. In fact, it's kind of interesting, I didn't mention this in the last blog, whether it's the poster or the handbill and all of that cool Wes Wilson lettering there, words missing include exploding, invention, Lou Reed, and Frank Zappa. But I certainly don't put that on the designer, because obviously Lou Reed was just a band member, and the Mothers of Invention, Frank Zappa, it's just interesting to note those are 4 important words that weren't part of this particular marketing. So now on this handbill, on this pink small thing, you did have the Los Angeles Times review printed on the back by Kevin Thomas, and there's it's a good marketing tool, because people could read about what the Times said about the show a little bit earlier, and that would help them hopefully open their wallets and buy tickets, because after all, this is just a marketing piece. However, the exact same handbill, over here, there's going to be a lot of this reaching and all this during this video, is blank on the back. So that's a variation right there. I don't know if I said 6 different colors, but it's 6 different variations really of this exact, BG-8 Wes Wilson handbill. So there's your pink one with a blank back, but most of them did have the information on the back. So all of these, for example, have the information, when I say info, I mean the LA Times review on the back. So here we have the goldenrod version. I'll turn around one more to show you what I mean, to show you another color with the review on the back. And then we have light yellow color. And then we go to a light green color. I keep wanting to say dun da da da. I guess I shouldn't. With each one we don't need music. And then close to that, but different, is a blue, or some would argue a blue-green color. So that's wild. I mean, if you want to collect all the colors, if you really love and a lot of people really do love the Velvet Underground, and Andy Warhol's a magical collective name, and Frank Zappa and the Mothers, I mean, these guys are just such trendsetters back then. And, so it'd be kind of fun to get all the colors. And, and then there's this total variant, a pink handbill that does not have the Wes Wilson artwork. As you can see, it just takes the LA Times review and gives it most of the handbill, and then it gives you some more marketing words up here, like coming soon to the Fillmore Auditorium, and then the dates down here in the corner. And this is, there's nothing on the other side. This is the entirety of the handbill in this case. So basically that's the 7th variant I've shown you in this video. So that's pretty crazy. That's really getting out there in numbers, and again, I think it does hold the record for Bill Graham Fillmore events for the number of variations. In fact, funny enough, a couple of these don't even appear in Eric King's authoritative book on Family Dog and Bill Graham posters that we all owe a debt to and all use pretty extensively. So you just can't imagine, though, the weirdness of this show. It's I'll go back to the first one. Boy, with Frank Zappa and with Andy Warhol and the Exploding Plastic Inevitable, the weirdness of that weekend must have just been, it was 3 nights, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night in mid-May. Must have just been absolutely crazy. Must have been, or I should say the end of May in this case. Really would have been a sight and a sound to behold, that's for sure. By most accounts, it was a fabulous weekend. The shows were absolutely great. We know one thing, they weren't boring. And that's a long way toward entertainment. So thanks a lot for coming by. Hope you enjoyed the different colors of the rainbow today. And we'll see you next time soon. Bye-bye.